where else but Queensland would you find a couple of best mates willing to spend the night together in a freezer? Well, according to Craig Roberts and Jay Finucane, it's all part of a training program for a trek to the Antarctic. In November, the guys will leave Cairns to scale the highest mountain of the coldest place on Earth. They'll spend weeks trekking and camping in sub-freezing temperatures, and in order to acclimatise, they'll be spending the night in an industrial food freezer. Now, to tell us more, Craig and Jay join us. Good morning, guys. Craig, first up, is a food storage freezer about as cold as it gets in Cairns? I suspect it is.
Yes, it is. Unfortunately, Cairns is not well known for its snow. We've gone to some pretty unusual lengths for preparation for this expedition. We're starting to think of ourselves as the new Jamaican bobsled team, basically, but we're prepared to do whatever it takes to look after Antarctica and preserve its pristine environment. Yeah,
it has got a bit of cool runnings about it, hasn't it, Jay? You'll be tackling the highest peak in Antarctica, now the 5,000 metre Mount Vinson, I believe. How harsh are conditions there?
Oh, look, there's no question that this is one of the harshest places on Earth. You've got the greatest winds on Earth, katabatic winds that are dropping from the interior of the plateau right down onto the coast. It's also the driest place on Earth. Would you believe that Antarctica is considered to be a desert with less than 250 mils of rain per year? So you've got the coldest, the windiest, and some of the most remote locations in the world.
Craig, talk us through it, what it takes to survive in temperatures that are so far below freezing. How are you guys going to live?
Well, let's face it, Antarctica wants you dead. What we need is a long list of specialised equipment, and we need the ability to make the right decisions at the right time. Antarctica is renowned for its blizzards. At any given time, we're going to have temperatures plummet to minus 30 degrees in a matter of minutes, where digits, limbs, life, is at risk there. Basically, what we need to do is stay focused with the task at hand, and it's a teamwork thing. We work together really well as a team, and that's what will get us through.
Yeah, I don't want to sound flippant about this, but it sounds like spending time in the freezer is actually quite luxurious to what it's going to be like out there. Jay, aside from spending that time in the freezer, what other kind of training are you doing?
Yeah, look, we've got a fairly strong regime behind us. We've got a great personal trainer, Mick, and we're working through our cardio and also, of course, through your weight stuff as well. And that whole program ramps up as we get closer to November. And again, this whole expedition is just about extremes. As we start to come into the top of our training peak, here in Cairns, we're talking about 35 degrees, 90% humidity, and then in a matter of weeks we're going to drop into Antarctica at up to minus 30. So we're going to be putting our bodies through a drop of 65 degrees Celsius. So we're going to have to be right on our game.
Well, you need money, you need some financial support. How are you going about raising that money?
Well, you're right. It's not a cheap expedition, that's for sure. An expedition like this is close to $140,000. And over the last couple of years, with our own money and the great support of the Cairns community and businesses that have come on board with sponsorship, we're down to the last 40. As always, it's a race against time. And to climb the Vinson in Antarctica, it's a very small window of time available. So at this point, we'd like to invite people to join our expedition by becoming sponsors and support our cause. Visit our website, www.keepitcool.info, and help us to do that. Really, climbing the mountains, it's uncomfortable, it hurts. What we're really looking forward to is the opportunity to come back and tell our story and take it back to the businesses that have supported us and into the schools and inspire the youth.
It is a very important message, and we wish you both the very best of luck. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
No worries, thank you.